Hello YouTube, SlayerJesse here, bringing you Chapter 3 of Final Fantasy War of the Visions. Enjoy.
Against the combined forces of Horn and Fennis, Leonis was forced to call a retreat. Declaring that he will not prepare for a siege, King Oelde instead decided to abandon the castle and flee with Mont. He intends to seek aid from the allied kingdom of Wezzette to the north. Meanwhile, the younger Prince Sterne and his mother Queen Helena chose to become hostages of Fennis. The Leonis line shall live on, even should we fall afoul of gods to defend it. Thus, the Leonis bloodline was cut in two. A smug grin adorns the face of Lord Sadali, the founder of the Church of the Crystal. For he orchestrated the alliance between Horn and Fennis.
I'm sorry. I'm ashamed to have made promises I couldn't keep.
But there is no need to fret. I guarantee your safety. From what I have heard, you have done Marcherie a great service. Horn is indebted to...
Horn has allied with our bitter enemy, Fennis. Our safety can never be guaranteed as long as that alliance with Fennis stands. Please don't misunderstand. I'm not condemning you. The only thing I want is for you to save my mother.
Sterne, I'll do as much as I can. I can promise that, at least. So...
I'd say it's about time you wrapped up this little conversation.
You are the shinobi in Fennis's employ.
I've heard tell of you. You're Ryu, if I'm not mistaken.
Gotta take these two. No hard feelings, right?
Let me ask you one thing. Have you seen Shadowlinks?
Shadowlings?
Are the people of Goga not sworn enemies of the shinobi of Saiga?
Ryu, these people are Horn's honored guests. If there is any...
Who the hell do you think you are?
What?
Why should I take orders from the likes of you? You want something from me, it's going to cost you. So pay up. I hate people like you, always trying to order me around without paying a single gil.
Why, you...
You should be careful how you speak to me. Unless you want to end up like...
Like Lynx, you mean?
Who's to say?
What is the matter?
I still fear for Mother and Sterne. I wonder how they're doing now.
You lack wit.
Father, are you not worried?
You worry for others at a time like this?
But we will soon enter Wezzette territory. Once we do, the pursuing Fennis forces will surely give up chase.
That would be favorable, but alas.
Are you saying that Fennis intends to invade
With Horn joined in alliance, It is not implausible. There is much ground we must yet cover before reaching Wezzette Castle to the north. That much is apparent from the lack of Wezette's guards in this area. If our pursuers were to catch us before reaching the castle, it would be our demise.
Yes, Father. I've heard that Sadali brought together Horn and Fennis as allies.
That's correct. He used the threat of Rundal to the west to compel King Rob's decision.
This Sadali, he must have a great deal of influence to sway the King of Horn.
Sir Schitzold, what is the truth of the matter? We have no connections with Lord Sadali.
He is the founder of the Church of the Crystal. Near the northwest border of Horn stands his cathedral, the capital of the congregation.
I've heard of the Church of the Crystal, but what exactly do they do? Could it be they're actually gathering crystals?
That they are.
Seriously?
Crystals are the source of various powers. It is said that they're collecting them for the benefit of the people, but...
That's just a front, right?
A front? Then what is the true purpose?
They plan to use them for war. Or so I've heard.
There must be a sense of impending crisis. The great kingdom of Rundal strongly opposes Sadali.
It seems that King Jaden of Rundal is eager to expand his territory to the east. He coerced Horn and Fennis into an alliance to protect both himself and the church.
Indeed. I see no other reasoning.
Then let us continue northward. The longer we stall, the closer Fennis comes to nipping at our tails.
What's the matter? Do your wounds still hurt?
No, it's not that. It would be best if I didn't go to Wezzette.
There's no cause for concern.
But surely they would suspect me for a spy of Horn. It would cause naught but problems for Leonis.
Fear not. I do not lose face over such trivial matters.
On the contrary, they might seek to make a vassal out of you.
Me? Under the command of King Kuri of Wezzette?
It could happen.
The King of Wezzette hasn't been blessed with a leader of note for generations. No doubt, the very thought of attaining the first sword of Solidus would have the man licking his chops.
I find that hard to...
It's a fair comment. He may even want you to inherit the throne of Wezzette someday.
Me? The King of Wezzette?
Forgive me. You've only recently lost your betrothed.
Wait a moment. The Prince of Wezzette.
There isn't one.
Precisely speaking, he was assassinated. It seems a dispute over succession to the throne broke out with the birth of a concubine's child. That was almost 20 years ago.
Then that means the successor to King Kuri.
Oh, there is one. Her name is Glaciella. Another valiant lady. Well, not that I'm in such a position to say so.
I had thought to wed one of my sons to Glaciella.
Lord Mont, is that true?
No, Father is just saying that.
It seems only Lady Macherie will do. Even so, I see no ill in sitting stern upon the throne of Wezzette.
In other words, the alliance between Wezzette and Leonis is bound by...
That's right. It's a matter of heirs. But that's not all there is to it.
I have absolutely no intention of being a vassal of Wezzette. That said, I will gladly offer my assistance if it brings us closer to defeating Muraga.
Well then, let us make haste.
It's a village.
I wonder if there's any food.
Is that all you think about?
Balo, I hate to tell you this, but we're not stopping by.
Huh? We're not?
We must reach Wezzette Castle as soon as possible. Besides, those villagers will get pulled into our war should our pursuers catch up to us.
Right as always, my lord.
Kitone, what news?
The pursuing forces from Venice are drawing near.
No way! They have already caught up to us?
Damn barbarians. Their legs are as strong as beasts.
Father, let us make haste. At this rate.
Let us go. We shall stop by the village.
Huh? We can't do that! If we do that, the village will...
I have spoken with the village chief. He says to stay as long as we please.
I see. Then let us depart.
Please, wait! If we are not staying, then why did we come to the village?
Did you not hear me? We are leaving the village.
What is King Elda thinking?
The enemy must know we've entered the village. If that's the case, they're likely planning an attack on the village.
You can't mean King Elda intends to buy us some time by sacrificing these people? I cannot allow it! Such a heartless...
I know. I understand how you feel, but...
You cannot defy your father. So, I shall go in your stead.
That's madness.
I am well aware, but if my life can save several others...
Lord Mont, can't you try to persuade King Elda somehow?
I'll go.
But no, you can't!
Shitelt has opened my eyes to the truth. You know, the people of this village saved my life once. It happened when I visited Wezzette as an envoy. My men and I fled to this village one night as we were pursued by a pack of murderous bandits. If they hadn't helped us, I wouldn't be here right now. That's why.
I will go by your side.
No, Shitelt. Your wounds are not yet healed.
This little scratch?
That's no scratch. You're staying right here. I'll go in your place.
You have my thanks, Lilith.
Then let's go, before King Elda finds us.
What are you doing? Where are Mont and Lilith?
They left the village to attack the pursuing Venice troops.
Damn those half-wits!
If it isn't the younger Prince Sterne and Queen Helena, I vow to exterminate every last one of that putrid Leonis bloodline.
I'll start by soaking the soil of Leonis with the blood of you two.
Just like that? I don't claim to know or really care what you're up to, but the King of Horn ordered me not to mess with these two, right?
Does Horn frighten you?
Quite the opposite. You intend to eventually bare your fangs at Horn too, don't you?
We'll see, won't we?
It's a shame that you can't afford to betray Horn then, isn't it?
Oh, and why would that be?
You've left us armed, completely underestimating us.
So, what do you plan on doing?
Wiping your blood from my blade.
Will you now? It seems you missed the reason why I left you armed. That way, if you start a rebellion, we'll have no choice but to shut it down with our military force.
I don't care what you were planning. Master!
This has gotten quite interesting.
Fordham, to arms!
Wow, isn't this a surprise? I thought he was all talk.
I see. Now I understand why Elda was holding this one back. Killing him would be such a waste.
Begging for your life already? Don't hide behind your soldiers! Come out and fight! Once I've felled you, I must head for Wezzette.
Already missing your old man.
In a manner of speaking. I'll never forgive him for what he's done.
What was that?
Poor cub was abandoned by his daddy, wasn't he?
So that's how it is.
There's nowhere left to run.
Run. Don't make me laugh. From this moment forward, Leonis is mine.
Lord Sterne, Muraga is rather skilled.
I know. If I should fall, take care of Mother.
Wait one moment.
Who?
Lord Sadali.
Did he say Sadali?
That's the founder of the Church of the Crystal. Allow me to settle this conflict.
But...
What's this, Muraga? Do you intend to disobey me? Life should not be wasted. Am I understood?
I've no idea what the founder of the Church of the Crystal could be plotting, but... it's clear that you were the one who arranged the alliance between Horn and Venice. That's why. I'll start by killing you first.
Brainless slug. Do you think you can match the likes of him?
You never know until you cross blades.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. Have at it then. I'm looking forward to seeing just what this Sadali is capable of.
Watch your mouth, Ryu. Don't say I didn't warn you.
Master.
Quite strong, this one.
Yes, and yet...
True. Beheading the enemy leader here would certainly turn the tables in our favor. A fight I can stake my life on. It's certainly been a while.
Sorry for dragging you into this, Master.
No apologies needed. I should be thanking you for bringing a little excitement back into my life.
These people are not to be harmed. Understand?
Are you mocking us?
Most excellent. The rumors were not untrue. If anything, they did not do you justice.
I've barely broken a sweat.
Sadali, you're next! What the...
What is it? What's happened? What? Elda sprung a surprise attack? The first pursuit force got sidetracked in a battle?
Who are you talking to?
It takes getting used to. I was surprised the first time as well. He's got some sort of device for speaking with those who are far away. Good for giving orders and such.
Another ancient relic.
If he can give commands to those out of earshot...
I think we just discovered the secret to Muraga's power.
Elda. That rat. Ambushing us when I thought he was resting in the village.
That sounds like brothers. Mont's tactics, all right.
What are you saying?
That even with such a powerful relic in your possession, you aren't skilled enough to wipe out Leonis. If I'd been in command, Elda's reign would be over.
You would take King Elda's life? Is he not your own father?
That callous man is no father of mine! Not only did he abandon me, but he abandoned his own wife, my mother, to save his own damn neck! My sword is yours, Muraga. I will prove more useful than that washed-up shinobi Ryu ever could!
Who the hell do you think you are?
You think I'd fall for that, do you?
You believe that I would betray you.
I'm afraid it is I who bears full responsibility for this situation. I simply proposed an alliance between Horn and Finis, so as to resist Rundal to the west. Alas, where have I erred? By what manner of fate did it come to this? Allow me to step in, and perhaps I can effect some sort of reconciliation between you and your father.
Reconciliation? There will be none of that. Besides, you're not to blame. Whether or not war was on the horizon, it would have come to this eventually.
However, I am still to blame for your future being stolen from you. Is there nothing I can do to make amends, to put my mind at ease?
If peace of mind is what you want, then allow me to strike down my father. Do what you will with me in the aftermath. But you must give me your word that my mother will be safe.
So it must be then. Muraga, you will do all within your power to assist Sterne in defeating Elda.
But... Your Holiness...
It's not a request, I'm afraid. Do you understand?
Yes. But Fordham isn't coming with us. They're staying right here. Sterne, and Sterne alone, joins us in the pursuit. Those are my terms.
I see no problem with this. Oh, and Sterne, I have a gift to give you later on.
A gift?
Yes. One that, I believe, will be well suited to your tastes.
What are you?
May the light of the crystals guide you.
Your plan worked without a hitch, Lord Mont. I never would have thought that we'd be the ones to lay an ambush.
Neither would I.
Fools! The both of you!
Father.
Engaging an enemy without first assessing the threat? You know better than that!
Forgive me. However, there was no other way to keep the villagers out of harm's way.
Please forgive his kindness, King Eelde.
Kindness, is it? That kindness will lead only to an early grave.
Maybe it will. But this is the path I have chosen. I'll gladly give my life for the needs of the many.
If that is the path you have chosen, then who am I to object?
Father.
But take heed, for you must never stray from it. You must always remain true to your conviction, no matter what. Show your enemies no mercy, even should they plead for their lives. One enemy shown mercy could bring hellfire down upon this village. Understood?
Yes, Father.
Most of our foes have been taken care of. Now, let's finally depart this village. A young maiden.
You needn't worry, miss. Your village is safe now.
We'll be out of your hair in no time.
Actually, I wondered, might I join you?
Join us?
Sorry, but I think you'd be safer with other people. We've got Fennis hot on our trails right now.
I will not be a burden, I swear it. You may call me Meanwoo.
Father, no. We mustn't drag any more innocent villagers into our war.
You are headed for Wezzette, are you not?
We are.
I could be your guide. I am well versed in the lay of this land.
Why would you go to such lengths to help us? We almost threw your entire village to the wolves.
I was moved by the way you have chosen to live your life, Lord Mont. That is why.
Who, me?
Then join him on his chosen path. Lead the way.
Yes, Your Majesty. Please, do follow me.
Father?
Another report from your allies?
You mean to tell me now that we lost the entire pursuit force?
Your soldiers prove more useless by the hour.
Elda's still making his way north, isn't he? Then stay put until I arrive. Do you understand me?
A lukewarm strategy as always.
What's that?
You're too slow to act. Are you trying to ensure that Oelde and Wezzette join forces before we arrive?
I didn't ask for your opinion, slug.
Sadali gave you an order. You are to do all in your power to help me bring down Oelde. Surely even you have not forgotten that already. Tell your men not to halt their pursuit.
Heed my orders. Don't halt the pursuit.
Good. Let's move.
To think I'd see the day the mighty Muraga loses face to a mere boy.
Shut your mouth, Ryu.
Settle this business with Oelde, and I'll take care of your little Sterne problem for you. How about that? And you can keep your coin. It's on me.
What's this box?
A gift from Lord Sadali.
Well, would you look at that? He wasn't just blowing smoke. It's huge, too. What on earth did he put in here?
Golden armor.
What rubbish. Does he expect me to kill Oelde dressed like a gaudy prince?
Do you really harbor such hatred for Oelde, Lord Sterne?
Harbor it? It flows freely through me. I'll see him dead.
There is no hint of falsehood in your words?
Do not insult me.
Very well. This armor is imbued with magic that amplifies the wearer's hatred, turning it into power. If your hatred is true, then I expect you will become quite powerful, Lord Sterne.
You're saying that I must wear this armor to fight Oelde?
Lord Sadali has prepared this armor for that very purpose. What the?
Power. Unlimited power!
So another ancient relic comes out to play.
This way, please, and swiftly. Lord Mont?
Is there something amiss?
I don't know. A sudden chill just came over me.
You're not losing your nerve, are you?
I would be glad if it were just nerves. Ramada, would you read the stars for me?
The moon and stars are divided by malicious intent. One that will call forth a radiance of destruction upon these lands.
What is that supposed to mean?
I cannot say for certain, my lord. I merely relay what the stars whisper to me.
Sterne, Mother, I hope you're safe, wherever you are.
Cutone, are you there?
Here, Your Highness.
What of the pursuit?
The battalion that was in pursuit has but a handful of soldiers remaining. I was under the impression they were going to wait for reinforcements, but...
Are you saying they haven't given up on the pursuit?
It seems not, Your Highness.
To continue the pursuit in that condition, they must think us weak.
We cannot let down our guard.
I haven't the slightest intention of doing so. That said, we will soon have crossed the mountains, putting us closer to the kingdom's settlements and thus Wezette's influence. They must intend to end us before then. We cannot allow that. Take heart, Mont. Soon you will be with your dear Glaciella.
Lord Mont, is this Glaciella perhaps...
Certainly not. Surely she has already forgotten all about me. More importantly...
What has you so worried this time, Lord Mont?
I'm just not sure. Do you truly think Wezzette will answer our call for aid?
Of course they will. They're our allies, after all.
I can only hope so.
Your Highness, foreign intruders have been spotted at the border.
More barbarians from Fennis?
Actually, it appears to be King Eelde of Leonis, with Prince Mont and his company. It seems Horn and Fennis have formed an alliance and invaded their kingdom.
So they have come to request our assistance, have they? Without so much as paying me the courtesy of sending a messenger in advance.
Orders, Your Highness.
King Kuri, if I may. Assisting King Eelde now would make him indebted to us.
And if a war with Horn looms over the horizon, we must begin preparations.
I am of the same mind, Your Highness.
Your Highness, I have one more item to report.
What is it?
There appears to be a Knight of Horn in King Elde's company.
He is consorting with a Knight of Horn?
Yes, Your Highness. It is believed to be Shitzelt, first sword of Solidus.
SlayerJesse, take your men and move out.
As you wish.
What? Muraga is leading his army Ruina in pursuit of Eelde?
Yes, Your Highness.
From their actions, it's safe to assume that Leonis has gone to seek Wezette's support.
Father, aren't things moving a little too fast? Diving into war is exactly what Sadali and Muraga want.
Yet, it also presents the perfect opportunity to strike down our sworn enemy, Wezzette. What I cannot fathom is Muraga's intent. Why hasn't he informed us of his actions?
Perhaps it serves him better for us not to be there. Or maybe...
Yes?
Father, forgive me. The ancient necklace you gave me for my wedding. Mont still has it.
Is Muraga aware of this?
He's surprisingly quick-witted. I wouldn't put it past him. To make matters worse, Mont also has an ancient relic from Leonis.
So if Muraga were to crush Elde's army...
He would then become the proud owner of 2 more ancient relics.
That would be unfortunate. We must prevent that from happening.
Leave it to me, Your Highness, my lady.
Adelard and Salir. Perhaps the 2nd Division, Nitor, could prove valuable in this effort. Very well. Set out immediately.
Yes, Your Highness. You can count on us. Thanks for the send-off. This is as far as you go.
What are you talking about? I'm coming with you, of course.
Not happening.
You say that, but it's not like you can stop me. Besides, I'm not going to be separated from my big brother.
Salir, this is a mission, not a game.
That's why I'm going too. You know how talented I am, don't you, brother?
Well, yes, I'll admit that, but...
Then, it's decided. So, are you going to do it?
Do it? Do what?
Save Mont, of course. What else would I mean?
Are you suggesting that we side with Leonis?
Well, Lady Mashari is in love with Mont, right? It was written all over her face.
Yeah, she does seem smitten. But alas, we are Horn, and so we are allied to Fennis.
Huh? So we're going to fight Leonis?
Not necessarily. Our mission is to retrieve the ancient relic. But if anyone gets in my way, then I'll just have to take them out.
So if that someone who gets in your way just happens to be Muraga...
You really, really don't like Muraga, do you?
Nor do you. Right, brother?
Unfortunately, I don't think King Rob would approve. Perhaps I will sabotage the pursuit, deal him a serious wound or two.
But would that really be enough?
There will come a time for us to settle our grievances with Muraga once and for all. That day is not today. Got that? You can only come if you promise you won't go on a rampage.
Ugh, fine. Whatever you say.
Minwu, a moment?
Yes, my lord. How may I help you?
Are you sure we are on the right path?
Mont, you have no need to worry. And do not question the guidance of one who is familiar with this land.
Yes, Father.
We must reach the other side of the mountains before our pursuers catch up with us. That is all you need concern yourself with right now.
You don't look convinced, Lord Mont. Why is that?
I've been to Wezzette Castle before.
Yes, as I recall it was 3 years ago now?
Yet I am certain that I never took this road. Neither on the way there nor upon my return.
What? You think that village girl is leading us down a false path?
I know I should give her the benefit of the doubt, but I can't bring myself to trust her.
Could it be you're overthinking things?
That's not all. When I visited the village, she wasn't there.
Give the word and I'll make her talk, Lord Mont.
No. Let's observe the situation a little longer, shall we?
Are you sure? We should act before it's too late.
Please, just trust me on this.
Yes, Lord Mont.
Horn's army is on its way.
Yes, sir. It seems that the 2nd Division Nitor has been dispatched.
What could that slug Rob be up to?
You're allied with Horn, aren't you? It seems natural that they'd send reinforcements. What's the problem? Even if Wezzette tries to raise an army, with Horn's forces there, they'll be pushed right back into the ground.
Know your place. This has nothing to do with you.
I get it.
Oh?
Clearly, obtaining the ancient relic is the real goal. Go ahead. Tell me I'm wrong.
My, how shrewd. If so, I dare say the Horn scum are about to get in our way. The 2nd Division Nitor, huh? Are they strong?
That's a stupid question. Nitor is led by a red mage of the name Adelard. I've heard rumor he's exceptionally strong.
Sounds like fun. Let me be the one to kill him.
You can't be serious.
You've got no problem with that, right?
What you do with Horn does not concern me. However, lay a hand on Elda, and I'll kill you as well.
Well, well, what a merry lot you all are.
Who the hell are you?
They are Durando and Gargus, loyal subjects of Lord Sadali.
Is that so?
Our words are Lord Sadali's orders.
And don't you forget it, huh?
You got a problem with that, boy?
Caught Lord Sadali's eye, and now he thinks he's better than us, huh?
I couldn't care less who either of you are.
What was that?
But hear this. Don't lay a hand on Elda. Understood?
And what if we refuse, huh? What'll you do then?
I'll send you to your graves.
Huh. Seems like you don't quite know your place yet, boy.
Maybe we ought to teach you a lesson, huh?
Fine by me. Have at me.
I hear you've gutted plenty of monsters in your career.
But humans, that's a different story entirely, huh?
Everyone goes on and on about how great you're supposed to be.
About time they saw you for what you really are, huh?
Why, you little... Who do you think you are?
You don't want us to get serious.
That's enough. You don't want to know what happens if you wound the little rat.
Of course.
We know that.
But tell me, how does that make you feel?
He's from Leonis, huh? Aren't you meant to be bitter enemies?
Yeah, that's exactly the reason why I let him come. Elda is going to die at the hands of his own son. Just imagining it gets my blood going.
Really now? Well then.
After he's taken care of Elda, we can have our way with him, huh?
Do whatever you want.
Hear that, boy? That's how it is.
Get rid of Elda for us nice and quick. We'll save our fun for after that, huh?
Does something concern you about that necklace?
I almost forgot I still have it. I regret not giving it back.
You do? Why is that?
I can't help but worry that if anything were to happen to Ma Cherie, then maybe this necklace would protect her. What are you laughing at?
Lady Ma Cherie entrusted it to you out of concern for your welfare.
My welfare?
She is terribly concerned for you, Lord Mont. Your kind heart.
Father said something similar.
First Minwu, who joined our company, and then Glaciella of Wezzette. It seems that you have a way with the ladies, Lord Mont.
That's not true at all.
I want you to remember me whenever you look upon this necklace. I dare say that's what Lady Ma Cherie was also thinking.
Even without the necklace, I could never forget her. Ever. What's the matter?
Something just occurred to me about that villager, Minwu. I get the uncanny feeling that we have met somewhere before. Where, though?
You're underestimating Leonis. Do you really think that you can claim Leonis simply by taking Lord Sterne hostage?
Still your tongue and walk.
And if I refuse?
Then I'll make you regret it.
What would you have me do, Queen Helena?
Perhaps it would be best to demonstrate the pride of Leonis.
I wholeheartedly agree.
What the... Are you serious?
Serious? Ha! This is exactly what your leaders were hoping for. What other reason would they still allow us to keep our weapons? I'm sure this was their plan to end us once and for all.
If you know that much, then let's just get this over with. Draw your sword. Show me what you've got!
You've made me an offer I can't refuse. Seems they were all talk. What would you have us do now, Queen Helena?
We should make haste for Anvil Castle.
Anvil Castle, Your Highness? You don't wish to follow King Elde?
That's correct.
Anvil Castle. That was the main residence of the previous king, as I recall.
Yes. It is also close to the border of Venice.
That castle is abandoned. I fear it will be little more than a ruin.
We never abandoned that castle. There are still several relics hidden beneath it.
Hidden relics? If we possessed more ancient relics, might we be able to turn the tide of this war?
As I said, let us make haste for Anvil Castle. I must inform King Rob.
Sorry, I can't let you do that.
You're...
Looks like Ryu was right after all.
He said you'd turn up if we waited here long enough.
You're not getting away this time. Prepare yourself.
Hello again, SlayerJesse here. That concludes Chapter 3 of Final Fantasy War of the Visions. Chapter 4 I'll try to record by the end of the week and hopefully have it rolled out by next week at some point. I'm trying to kind of keep it on a consistent schedule until I catch up. I also plan on doing an equipment guide at some point. Unrelated to games, you may have noticed if you're subscribed that a cooking video had popped up, and that's kind of the direction I want this channel to go in. I have two passions in life. One of them is gaming, and one of them is cooking. So, this channel has been created, and so it can. But if you do want to kind of, stay up to date, you can always subscribe. That would be great. You can click here to subscribe. If you want to check out the cooking video, check that out right here. And if you missed the last chapter, well, where can I put it? Maybe right here in the corner. Right? It's getting kind of late and we gotta go. See ya.